Hey guys, Danielle here. I'm doing a solo playthrough of It's a Wonderful World. I also wanted to kind of walk through the setup, if that's okay with you guys, because I usually, just have everything pre-set up, but it might always, might be helpful just to see what that actually looks like. So this is the board. Some of it will be cut off. I'm cutting off the round tracker. I'm going to try to keep most of the icons on the board in view. So we have the rulebook here. I'm gonna just keep it that on the side, although I don't think I will need it. And then of course we have a lot of different components here. So this is the money. So we'll put this here. They're color coded. So if you happen to have color issues, I guess it might be a little hard to see, but by putting it here, you'll also see the icons on the board itself, so it's not just purely based on the color. So the accessibility is there. And then, finish the board here. This is, I think, the factories is what they call it. And as a, solo player, I may not even need all these cubes, but if I were to run out of these cubes, then I would just have to find a replacement for them because essentially there's not a limited supply. This is the science. That's what the green is. And then the black is military. I believe. I'm kind of just assuming that's what it is. Oh, no. Okay, development card type. So this is called structure. This one's structure. That's what this icon is. And this one is vehicle. This one's research. Oh my goodness, I got them all wrong. This one's project. And this one's discovery. Man, I've been kind of thinking of them as different terms, but it is what it is. All right. And then there's 3 additional kind of spots here where you put the crystallion that goes here. And then you could put the financier and the general over here. And then we'll just place more tokens out. I'll do this. And then we'll put the rest of the tokens out as well. Probably won't need that many of these, but you never know. Okay. If I need more, I can always grab more. So let's keep going here. Alright. We'll see if they stay as stacked throughout the game. Okay. We'll keep the rest in the bag. They do come with a lot. And they are each worth 1 victory point at the end of the game and may even help score you more. And then we're just about done. This does come with a round tracker. More helpful in the multiplayer because it's actually more easy to it's easier to track and solo the rounds because of the way you set up. So there are 5 Empire cards that have an easy side, which is the A side, and then the B side is a little harder. I am going to be doing a solo campaign here, which you'll see as part of the setup requires me to locate some cards. So let me just do that real quick. And feel free to fast forward this part if you want, but I am going to keep recording. So I'm going to do, let's see. Yeah, let's do scenario 3. They are among us. It says, the supreme leader made the globe spin nervously. He certainly was in a foul mood. What about here? He asked his grand vizier. This is ours. It's a protectorate. And here? Come on, be quick about it. Here too, it's a puppet government. The supreme leader went mad. This planet is too small for me. Now, the time has come to have a greater ambition. Grand Vizier, hopefully I'm saying that right, tell the Special Science Research Development Division that I am ready to bring hope and happiness to other planets. So the rules is that take an Empire card, B side up, and place the following cards in your construction area. So I think in terms of the B, there's really not much of a difference because as you can see, they develop or they give you the same production items. So I'm just gonna pick one, and it'll be the Republic of Europe. So that would be mine, and I'll place it right here. And then we'll return the rest of it to the box. Alright, and then I have to find these cards. Unknown Technology, Saucer Squadron, Lunar Base, and Secret Laboratory. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. So let's try to find those real quick. So Saucer Squadron. Okay, found it. Now we're looking for Unknown Technology. And unfortunately, there are a lot of cards to look for, but some of them have multiples. But anyway, Unknown Technology is found. Lunar Base. Lunar Base. Nope, that's a different base. So I don't think it's in this pile. Let's look in the next group of cards. Looking for a Lunar Base. Would be nice if they told me what it looked like, but yeah, this is probably the longest part about this. About setting up is looking for the cards, because obviously you're gonna have them all shuffled up, and you're not gonna have them too easy to find. Oh my goodness, okay. Lunar Base, my goodness. Somehow missed it. Yeah, so definitely feel free to fast forward this part. But I'm sure it will show up at some point. What's the other one I'm looking for? Secret Laboratory. I feel like I saw that. Okay. Lunar Base and Secret Laboratory. So there's Secret Laboratory. So now we are just looking for Lunar Base. Okay. Must have been in the first group of cards. I see Military Base. Oh, Lunar Base. There it is. Goodness. Okay. So I'm just gonna shuffle a little bit. Not that it really matters, because they're already shuffled. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue setting up. These will be in my construction area already to start with. And then we will set up our draft. So basically, we're going to be drafting, there's going to be 2 rounds of drafting for us of 5 cards. So you deal out 5 cards in 8 piles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is a total of 10 cards essentially, but you only do 5 at a time per round. I am going to set that off to the side, so this will be like round 1. Okay. And round 2. Round 3. Okay. And then lastly, round 4. So, as you can see, my empire will be down here. I am just going to keep it so that the icons are visible here. Eventually, I might need more space, and you may not see all my production values, but I think you guys will get the point. There is a little notch up here on the board that I will put the draw pile. There's another notch here above this section where I will put the discarded cards. Okay, so I think we should be good to start. I'm going to start the first round by grabbing one of the pairs of 5 card piles here. I have a research center, Zeppelin, Center of the Earth, Ancient Astronauts, Megadrill, Transportation Network. So right off the bat, I know I'll be producing 2, what are those buildings? I'm gonna try to get it right. Structures, goodness. Structures, and then I also get 1 vehicle and 1 research. So if there's anything I can do to make sure I get those to complete one of these, that would be good, but these are going to be difficult. So Lunar Base and Unknown Technology, I'll kind of wait till endgame to kind of complete those because it doesn't give me any production value on the bottom. So And by the way, I am assuming you know something about this game, but if you kind of want to see how I play, then you'll learn for the most part how to play. So I think I will place research center in my construction area, and then I will place. I'll place a Zeppelin. And then I think I'm going to gain. Yeah, I'm going to use these. Well, I think center of the earth I do want, so I'll put that here. Put it here. And then the rest I'll just gain the recycling bonus for them. I could discard 2 cards and draw 5 cards and keep 1 and discard 4 of those. But I think I will use these up. So I'll do 2 structures and I'll place them on the secret laboratory. So I'll discard these 2 cards that gave me that. And the recycling bonus for ancient astronauts is a science. No, it's a research, so I will place that on my saucer squadron. So my priority really will be to try to get secret laboratory and saucer squadron constructed, because it will give me a lot of production. So now my second round, I'll take the second pile of 5 cards, and this will be good, the financial center, because it'll give me some yellows. And just so you know, anything I place down, I'll be trying to produce. I know in the rulebook sometimes they actually show you the construction at the top and then the bottom is the drafting. But I'll keep that as my hand, really. So for these, I think I'll use these. I'll get the wind turbine, but I'll use the rest as recycling bonuses. So I get 2 blues and 1 white. So 2 blues and a white. Now I'm gonna put the white on the wind turbine, and then the 2 blues on the only card that has blues on center of the earth for now. Alright. So now that I'm done with the drafting phase, we go to production, go from left to right, and produce. So I'll produce the structures. I produce 2 structures. If I were to produce at least 5 of any of these resources, I would gain the supremacy bonus of the icon above each of them by choosing a general or financier and adding it to my supply, to my area here. So I'll allocate this to wind turbines, and I would have completed that. And then I'll allocate this to research center. So that's gone. And then now we can move on to producing the vehicles. So the vehicles, I gain 2, and I will place those 2 on the Zeppelin. So the Zeppelin is now also built. So I'll add that right here. And then next we'll look at the research. Research, I gain 1. And I'll place that research on the saucer squadron. And then I would like to gain, what is that? The project, which is yellow, but I don't actually produce any. So we'll move on to the discovery. Discovery, I will gain 1. So I will gain 1, and I'll place it on the center of the earth. So we've got that. And then, yeah, that is the end of the production. I have nothing left to do. I'll go ahead and start the next round of drafting. So I think I'll probably stick with another Zeppelin. And I'm not seeing anything I love. It's Casino City. I'm not producing enough of the projects, so maybe magnetic train. No, I think I'll discard these 2 and draw 5 cards from the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and choose 1 to keep. I think I'll keep Blackbeard's treasure, and then I'll actually put it in my construction zone. And with these, I'll go ahead and just gain them, I think. I'll gain the vehicle and the structure. So there's one of each, and I will place the structure on the research center and the vehicle on Zeppelin. Alright, then the second group of 5 cards. Ooh, so I wish I had more greens, but I might be getting more greens with these. I do want some yellows, so I think I'm gonna discard, use the recycle that one and gain a yellow on this card. And then I'm going to recycle these 2 cards and hopefully get a card with yellow on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I don't, but that's okay. I'm gonna keep the green, and then I'm gonna recycle it to gain the green bonus. And I'll place it, where did I want it? Maybe I'll place it here to get a head start on that. Okay, and I still have 2 cards from my drafting. I think I would like to trade that in for a green as well. Just research and then icebreaker. Should I keep this? I am inclined to, but I probably shouldn't. Yeah, let's just gain the blue from that recycle. Put on Blackbeard's treasure. Goodness, my nose is itchy. Okay, so now we're on to the production phase. Let's see how many structures we get. We get 2. Let's put that somewhere. I'll put that, I'll put 1 on research center and 1 on financial center. And then next we look at the vehicle. I gain 2. I'll put 1 down on research center and 1 on Zeppelin, so those are complete. Those are built. So let's return those, and I've built the research center, built the Zeppelin. And then, let's see, moving on to the research, I gain 1, which I'll place here. And then I'll also want, so in terms of strategy, this will give me 3 times how many research cards I have. So I'm gonna need to increase how many I have on the next 2 rounds. Alright. Okay, so we have that's project. We don't have any project production. So we move on to the treasure. Is that treasure? No, discovery. So 1, 2, we gain 2. Now place them right here, which means I completed Blackbeard's treasure. I'll place that here. Great. Okay, so that's that for that round. I'll move this over here so we can see it a little bit better. Now we're drafting again. Like I said, we'll want to try to get some of the research cards, so I think we will do that. That one and this one. And then I do want research center because that will give me some greens, more green production. I need a lot of greens. And then I'll just use these 2 for the recycling bonus of having 2 whites, and I'll add them to the research center here. Okay, next 5 cards. Giant Dam, Satellites, Espionage Agency, Research, and Alexander's Tomb. As much as I would like this, it's just a lot of green. Am I gonna be able to do it? Maybe. Okay. So, think... Research center. I think I'll just use these for the research. I mean, the recycling bonuses. Maybe, yeah. So this will get me a yellow. So I get 1 yellow, and I'll place it right here. And then we'll get 1 green. The green will go... I'll put it here. And then black and blue. Put the black here. And then the blue will go here. Alright, so that's it for drafting. We produce, so let's produce these structures. We gain 2 structures. 1 here and 1 here. So I finished the research center. And then we'll gain the vehicles. So the vehicles, we gain 1, 2. And I'll put that on the squadron. And then we'll do the research. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now that I have 5, I can actually choose to take a general or a financier. I think I will take a general. So I'll gain 1 general for the supremacy bonus. And I'll gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I just need a Crystallion here. And then I'll put that other green here. And then we'll go on to the project. So I gain 1 project. That will go right here, which means I have finished the secret laboratory. So move that here. And then because of that, I gain a immediate bonus of Crystallion. And with the Crystallion, I'll, yeah, I think I'll build this one out, the unknown technology. So that's completed. Alright. So this doesn't affect production right now, so I'll set it to the side. Now rearrange these a little bit. And then, let's see. Where were we? Yeah, I think we did yellow already. And then we'll do blue. 1, 2, 3. So get 3 blues. So looks like 1 will go on the center of the earth and 2 will just go on my empire. Once I get 5 colored resources here, I could trade it in for 1 Crystallion. Am I saying that right? Oh no, it's Crystallium. I thought it was Crystallion. Okay, Crystallium. Alright, and now we're on to the last round. I don't think I'm doing very good here. Last round. What's left to do? So, to be able to even complete this, I need to finish building Lunar Base, Saucer Squadron, and Center of the Earth, I think. No. Just these 2. I don't think Center of the Earth were part of it. So, it was to confirm. We're doing Unknown Technologies, Saucer Squadron, Lunar Base, and Secret Laboratory. Yeah. So, I don't think it's... We'll see. Okay. Alright, let's try. What do I need to do this one? Is there anything I can take resources from? I definitely need, project colors. I'll have enough greens, which is good. So, let's trade in, discard these 2 and draw 4 new cards. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new cards. And pick 1 to keep. And hopefully, yes, 1 is a project. So I will do the project as a recycling bonus and put that there. And then in terms of everything else, I have a museum, Roswell, and recycling plant. Not good. Let's see. So I'll definitely be able to complete these 2. No problem, I don't think. So, actually, no, I need a black. So let's trade these 2 in, and hopefully we get a black card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do. So discard 4, and I'm going to keep the wind turbines, but I'm using it for the recycling bonus for black. And I'll put the black here, which completes that. So maybe I'll just do that right away. And then I have this 1 card here, which not necessarily I don't need. Yeah, I could only, so I'll just might as well just get that resource. Okay. Alright, so the last pile of 5 cards. What do I get? Ooh, 2 money might help here. But I do need more greens, maybe? Yeah, I think at this point, it's just a matter of using them where I can. So I'll use the 2 and then the two blacks. Put them here. And then I'll gain a green. Put it here. Okay. Now let's just go to production, I guess. I'm not very good at this game, as you can tell. So we're producing the structures, so we're gonna get 2. And those 2 structures, one of them will go in financial center, one on the empire, since I have nowhere else to allocate that to. And then we have the vehicles. We have 1, 2, so we get 2 of them. You could put those vehicles here on the satellites. And then and then we'll move on to the research. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I do get to choose this. So let's do that. Choose the general again. So I get 7 of these. That's 5, 6, 7. So I'll put 2 of them here. I'll put 2 of those there, and I'll put 3 of them here. So these are complete. I'll put this to the side here. This is not complete, but this is. Satellite, so immediate bonus is I get another general. And let's see. I do want to try to get this, so this is what I need. I need a Crystallion. Okay, so now we're moving on to the project, and I get 1. Nowhere to put it, I'll put it on here, and then we'll get onto the discovery, and I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is more than 5, so I gain a general. So I gain 8, and actually all of those will end up going on my empire. So I could trade in 5 of those blues for Crystallium, and then with all the other ones, I actually do have 5 blues total here. I'll trade in for another Crystallium. Unfortunately, these 2 resources will be stragglers. But what I can do here is also for Center of the Earth, I'll spend 2 of these tokens because that's required for Center of the Earth to be completed. So I've gained that. And then to complete Lunar Base, I just needed 1 Crystallium, so I'll do that. And immediately I gain 2 of the generals. And then here, financial center, I don't think this will really help too much. It will give me a point, but I will use the Crystallium, which is a wild, to use on the required vehicle that I did not have. And now I'll add that here, and I'll gain the financier immediately. And unfortunately, that's all I can do. That is the end of the game. So, being that that's the 4th round, we will now start the scoring. So let's do that together as well. And, you know, feel free to skip to the end if you're just curious what I got. But to go through the scoring in order of what's in the rule book, it says to add your gross victory points. And gross victory points means just the victory points that don't depend on anything, like this card on the bottom left. It's just a 3. There's no condition of how many is multiplied by. So we'll just set those off to the side and add them up. And then I will be using my BG Stats app to track the play. Let's do that. The scoring. And yeah, let's start adding these up. So the gross victory points I have. So this is 25 plus 5 is 30. So that's 30 points already. And then next, let me set this aside because this was not one that I constructed. Next we'll count the combo victory points, which are the ones that have a multiplier. So ones like this that have a multiplier in the bottom left. So I'll set that aside. Okay. So these, I would have to count the number of science research cards and multiply it by a total of 4. So I have one. Oh no, how many do I have? I have one here, 2, 3. So 3. So 4 times 3 is 12. So I add 12 points. And next, what do we do? We'll look at the general's victory points. So the general, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're each worth 4 points. So I'll do +4 here. And then I might have cards that, you know, give a combo effect for that. And I do with security automatons. It gives me 1 times them. So they're counted actually again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So another +4. And then we'll focus now on the financiers. I have 1 token, so that's +1. And then if I have any multipliers for that, let me just see. I do not. And that is going to be my total. So let's see what I've got here. I unfortunately got a score of 51. 51 points. So let's see. There's a range that they give you for the scenarios to see if you got a bronze, silver, or gold medal. So 51 points. See where I did not get any medal. So if you look closely here, you'll see kind of what the ranges would be. Unfortunately, I did not even get 70, which is unfortunate. I probably should have dug deeper into the deck by discarding instead of gaining possibly unnecessary resources. But, you know, I felt like I maximized the cards I had. But yeah, anyway, that is my, you know, solo playthrough of It's a Wonderful World. I love this game. It's very easy. Table presence is medium. I could possibly play this on like a little tray if I wanted to, but what makes it hard to do that is when you pile up your completed project cards, you know. That gets tough. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I'll catch you guys next time.